We're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. This is a new song that I did. This song is regarding the evolution of a trader and the market makers. You know, when we first come in, we're enticed by all the gains and everything else because the market makers show us, you know, amazing gains. Then we learn how to trade. We learn about the market makers. We go through the ups and the downs, and this one is due to the just craziness we had yesterday. So let's go and get started. This is the evolution of a trader. This is called the market makers game. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it.
Welcome, trader, to my market. I'll make you rich or take it all. Step in, rookie, look at the green, stacks on the screen, digital dream. Market makers whispering profits unseen. By the dip, flip quick, chase that gleam. But behind the bid lies the scheme. Market makers flashing Lambos and yachts, showing screenshots, fake gurus not getting caught. Everyone wins till they do not. Traders felt the hunger, hearts started to plot. Charting lines on the screen, support and resistance, traders building routine, liquidity pools where market makers hide the money making machines, sweeping highs, taking stops, market ain't clean. Traders now learning the trap, fake breaks the bait, run them up then liquidate. Now we see the tricks, we calibrate, we ain't falling for the market makers game. Money don't move till emotion does, charts don't lie, they show what was. Fear and greed, that's what market makers love, but we stay calm. Intuition, quit and you lose it all. Now we trade with intuition, aware of the trading downfall. Small losses, big wins, balance and flow. Confidence rising, conviction grows. Compound the gain, never chase that show. Risk to reward, tight stops and play. Traders moving smart, the market makers sway. Still we grind each candle day. The trading downfall. Yeah, traders lost stacks, but we kept our mind. Flash crash test was a mastermind. Now traders see clear, design divine. Some traders survive impossible.
That's right, guys. Some traders survive the impossible, but as long as you're here, you're gonna be successful. That's one thing I can surely say with confidence. Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time frame it is your time, or whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. Man, talk about some losses, man, some losses. So we're gonna go over a few different things. I've seen a lot of YouTubers already, yesterday, and of course all day today, in reference to, you know, what happened. We have to have our emotional state needs to be clear. It really does. There's a few things, and one thing that I absolutely dislike about, I guess, influencers or somebody who has a voice is when they say, I told you so. Didn't you hear? Didn't you see all the warnings I was giving you? Didn't you? I was warning you guys out. nobody knew a flash crash was coming. A pullback, sure, of course. But one thing that I absolutely despise is when, you know, you're down and out, you're on the floor, you're hurting, you know, you got scrapes and everything all over your body. And then here you go, you have somebody who has sand. He just carries a bag of sand with him. He carries a bag of sand. He gets the sand, he goes, here, right in your eyes. Oh, I can't see now. The grit's in my eyes. Oh yeah, well I told you. And get some more. It's like, I can't. Yeah, I don't like those type of people. Instead, what we should do is comfort one another and just, you know, let people know it's going to be okay. It really is. You know, were the signs there for a flash crash? No. Stop saying that already, guys. Were the signs there of a retracement or a pullback? Sure, of course. But it's so funny. Like, you just go on X. I had to get off X because everybody, I told you guys, look, we had a triple top and we had this level here, and I told you and I was warning you and we called this out, and look at this, you know, red dot or whatever indicator you're using. We told you, and this is not the sign for. Get off your freaking high horse, man. Was there a pullback? Yes. Were we on this channel talking about pullback? Yes. Were we leaning more towards the downside than the up? Yes. But you don't see posting or calling out on the, look at me and I told you and blah, blah. No, man. What we do here on this channel, we're a community. What we do here on this channel, we extend our hand, we pick you up, and we dust yourself off, man. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I'm going to get to the chat in just a second. But we dust you off and we just say, hey, you know, there's certain things that we're doing, and you have to be a responsible adult when trading. One, of course, you can use regular spot trades. Kind of boring, but the absolute safest thing, and yesterday we saw how safe it was. You can do regular spot trade. And, you know, on pullbacks, which we always talk about, you know, 25, 35%, you know, have a lower entry, 45, 55%, put another lower entry. We always talk about this stuff. Now, granted, am I saying, I told you, if you would have done the lower entry and the lower entry, you would be up right now? No, we don't do that. We don't do that here. I'll leave that for the other channels. What we do here is, okay, you know, we were in some spot trades. We didn't have the lower entries. Not a problem. Will we have another opportunity? Yes, of course. You know, for this next month or two, I'm expecting at least 2, maybe even 3 more opportunities where we're going to have pullbacks of about 25, 35%. I don't think we'll have another flash crash. Could we? Sure. Now, if you want to make more money and you want to increase your risk, then we do leverage. For me, for example, yesterday, and again, I'm gonna get to the chat in just a second, but yesterday I was out of town. I left here, I want to say about 4-ish, and went out of town. And sure enough, but when I came back, it was already, I think like, I was driving on the way back here about 7, so I got here about 8. It's an hour drive. And I go over here and I look, and first thing I do is I open up, you know, my trades, and all of my trades liquidated, except for one, which was the short that we had entered. Now, did I know that the short was going to play out that well? No. Am I bragging? Did I even post it on X, the win on that short? No. You know, it was a good amount that I won. However, all of my regulars liquidated. Did I have lower entries? I had some lower entries, and then the other was like, I'm just gonna watch it. You know, if it goes down a certain amount, I'll double up on my entries. So for example, easy math, if I had $25 in a trade, my lower entries always double, so it's $50. If I do another lower entry, well, now I gotta do $100. If I do another entry where I gotta do $200. Now, granted, do I do like 5 or 6 entries? No, of course not. I do like 2 or 3. Because I'm expecting pullbacks. And if they happen, great. Now these were longer term trades. And again, I'm gonna get to your chat in just a second, guys. So keep it going, keep it going. I love seeing the chat. So I was expecting to hold these trades for a month or two. Do I expect pullbacks? Yes, of course. Flash crash? No. And I'm in a lot of Discord groups as well. And same thing in the Discord groups. I told you, I told you, I told you. Just be careful, guys. Like, to me, that really beats somebody down versus saying, okay, you know, we have regular spot trades. If you got liquidated and it hurt really, really bad and you don't want to experience that ever again, problem, solution would be don't trade leverage. Easy solution, right? If you had trades and you did not have lower entries and you missed out on potentially being in profit right now because of the drop, problem, the solution is to have lower entries. And that's one thing that we will be doing, and we've continued to do that, where we have lower entries. All right, so let's go and get with the chats. Let us look at the chats. We had Lil Caspa, number one. Lil Caspa was first. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Chris in the house. What's going on, Chris? Appreciate you guys being here. The new song that I had was called The Market Maker's Game. And that one is the evolution of a trader. So you have a trader coming in, seeing all the just green candles and euphoria and everybody's making money. They get in, they start learning how to trade. A market maker starts destroying them. The trader's like, oh man, well, I'm learning your game now. And I know about, liquidations and everything else. I know about stop hunts. Then towards the end of the song, which we didn't play all of it, but towards the end of the song, it's the evolution of the trader where now it's like, okay, you had a flash crash, got it. Now I know how to position myself, whether I want to continue with the risk, which would be leverage, or just regular spot trades. And then at the very end of the song, which we didn't hear, but the very end of the song, it's the market maker saying, oh man, like this trader, he knows my game, but not to worry, because the next cycle is coming in of new traders. And then the market maker starts talking to the new traders. So the cycle just repeats and repeats and repeats. The only way you can lose is if you quit. That's the only way. All right, so I'm gonna look at the chat real quick, guys. I do thank you. Put a one in the chat, guys. Put a one in the chat if you're here. Put a one in the chat. And just to let you know, everybody who is here, who is still in crypto, if you left crypto, well, you're not watching this, but everybody who is here, the likelihood of you being extremely, not just successful, but extremely successful has just 2x, 5x, 10x. Why? We just had a flash crash yesterday. Horrible. And the fact that you're here, not only supporting me, but still in crypto, speaks volumes for your conviction in crypto. And we're going to make it. Cheers, guys. All right, let's continue. We got Sin in the house. What's up, Sin? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. We got Headband High. What's up, my friend? What is going on? Smash the like, peeps. Yes, definitely smash the like. Share this out if you could. Here we're spreading positivity. We're not doing none of this finger pointing. I told you so. You should have listened to me. I've been warning you. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. Lad, what's up, Lad? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Trade with intuition. That's fire. Yeah, everybody's got to trade with intuition. Like literally, you have to trade with intuition. And trade intuition. I had $14. Still have one left. Yeah, man. I was really, really lucky that I had taken profits on our BNB. And we'll look at those in just a second. But BNB, 200% or 220. I think I took profit at 220%. So, pretty decent amount of it. And moved up the stop loss. The stop loss barely got hit. Oh, man, we could have still been in the trade, but barely got hit. And we're out of the trade. And that one was, I think, our only one, I'm pretty sure of it, where, yeah, I believe so. where we did really well. But then our other trades, our other longer term holds, all liquidated. If you were doing and we were 2 and 3x leverage, very safe, very safe. But all these coins, I mean, you saw it. They 50, 70% on average. It's rough. Crypto Caveman, what's up, my friend? With the bingos and the bangos. We got WixY 589 in the house. Thank you so much. K Diddy, I can't say the word. Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Very good. Let's see here, going down the list. Can't resist a party. Let's go. Uh-oh. Don't do it. We got Random Trader in the house. I love this dude's picture. The little caption, it says, Lotto winner millionaire finds love. Oh, I love it. I love it. We got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. They can't get me out. That right there is a successful mindset. Resilience. That's what we need. Resilience, community, and none of this, oh, it's your fault that you got liquidated. You should have done X, Y, and Z. Speaking about that, I know Crypto Face trades with a crap load of money. Does anybody know if he got liquidated? I haven't even checked his Twitter or anything like that. But I know he's lost, hundreds of thousands of dollars before. But I wonder if he got liquidated. I hope he didn't. And if he did, he might not post it, but he normally posts his loss. But can you imagine trading with like 4 million and then getting liquidated? Going down the list. Uno. Jesse called it. Uno. Jesse won. C-Tree in the house. What's up, C-Tree? Appreciate your man being here. Absolutely appreciate you. Any news on the clown? Nah, man. No news. I'm pretty sure he spent a couple $100,000 or a couple thousand, whatever it costs, to, get a new ID, go cross country or something. But no news. See here, always positive unless Blocky is dumping. Uh-oh. Blocky Bear. My bank is looking to refund me for Clowns Group. Really? Dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. See here, Chris in the house. Chris. We got Foes Monkey in the house. What's up? What's going on? This crash is based on announcements of 100% tariffs to China. Not only that, but did y'all see the stuff on Twitter or X? And I was reposting some of this stuff where there was let's go to, I don't even know how to do, my profile. Let's see, hey, there I am. Blink, Joe, blink. See here. This is really sad. If y'all didn't hear about this, it's very, very sad. And this is why I have that poll in the for us right now, to where, are you doing okay mentally? Are you doing okay? Like the financial part, we can always build it back, but the mental part, yes, no, or if you need to talk to somebody. Now, what I've done in the past, last cycle, this cycle, I really haven't, I think maybe one, but it wasn't like serious. Last cycle, there was three people that I really talked to, but a total of 5. Where stuff was going on or whatever, and the very beginning of the back and forths, I asked them. I said, "Do you want me to listen, or do you want me to kind of give advice?" 2 of them said, "No, man, just listen." Right? And some of them, some of the 5, and these were the ones that stood out. I had more than that, but these are the ones that stood out. It wasn't even crypto related. It was, about their spouse or whatever. Just listen. But for me, it's not all about crypto, and it's not tell me stuff because I'm a nurse and I took psychology classes, and it's just I'm a human. And if you want to reach out to me, trade_intuition. It's not all about making money from the group or making money from whatever. Granted, I really don't. I really want to help. I care. So give me a heads up. This right here, did y'all see this? I reposted this. The Kabasi letter says, this is unusual. 30 minutes prior to President, I don't know if I can say these words because, YouTube, but tariffs announcement yesterday, how convenient. 30 minutes prior to the announcement, a whale took a multi-million-dollar short. One thing that absolutely sickens me to the core is the insider trading. There's a lot of it. 1 hour later, crypto saw its largest ever liquidations, and this position was liquidated. And so they actually won $192 million in profit. How much money is enough? That's my question. You already have multi-millions. How much money is enough? And this just wrecked all, regardless if you're going down or up, now granted, the people who shorted, they made out. This one was me. I was actually replying to Trader Geo. He was like, man, I'm feeling sick, or who's feeling sick right now, or something. I forget, but I went in and added to this. I said, it feels like a hurricane right now. It feels like a hurricane hit. But now is a time where we come together as a community and we rebuild bigger and better. Let's go. Moon mission, bingo bango. This is what makes us stronger. We're no victims. We're not victims here. We are survivors. Crypto is the future. Don't be that guy that says, I told you. Nobody knew the flash crash was coming. Plain and simple. This stuff was completely orchestrated. So definitely check out my X page. All right, moving on. And that's it for that. Let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know, and we will get those for you. So going on the list, Mike says it's all CZ and Blocky faults, Joe. Possibly. You think we're creating a higher low on Bitcoin right now? Right now, it's very iffy, very iffy. It doesn't even make sense to look at the liquidity map. It really doesn't. Let's refresh this. But we're going to get to that in just a second. How often should we factory reset our computers? I only do it when it doesn't go anymore. Like it's just mess up. It's like, fine, I'll just factory reset it and then do all the updates. Is Ledger safe? I'm not sure the context of that. Ledger did have a backdoor type situation a few years ago. Do I own a Ledger? Yes, I sure do. I also have a Tangem wallet. If you don't have a Tangem, I believe the link is in the description. And these are really, really cool. Very easy to use. They hold a lot of crypto, a lot of different types of crypto. But the link should be in the description. Tangem. Let's see here. Checking to see. So I have this right here. It's a Tangem wallet. So here you save some money using my link. Copy. Put it in the chat. I don't know why, but the X doesn't come up anymore. But oops. Let me do the pop-out chat on this. Can never see X's anymore. Just now that I updated my stuff. Anyway. Okay. So for me, I got 3 cards. I got 3 cards. But you can get 10% off. Okay, moving on. Going back to the chats. CryptoFace currently not liquidated. I think his last post was 14 hours ago. I don't know, man. I'm sure he was. Because he doesn't put stops, does he? Let me know in the chat. Does CryptoFace do stops? I don't remember if he does stops or not. Stop losses. See here. How come you put Caspa on the thumbnail? Oh, just because I have a folder that has some of the things that I've done before, and I didn't want to go and find a bunch of coins. So that's right. Can I pay you for your help? You need more context on that. What are you talking about? Pulse Monkey says, whoa, that's a big short type stuff. Whoa, that's some big short type stuff. Yeah. Geo is probably in the game. Is he? I didn't see all of his posts, but definitely Blocky's fault, Joe. It's always his fault. Oh my. Yo, it's always Blocky's fault. I will use your link. Oh, thank you, man. You guys are cracking. No, Face doesn't. You see? Face doesn't use a stop loss. So there's an extremely high chance that he got liquidated. Extremely. That sucks. Now on my futures, my leverage accounts, I was doing 2, some of them were 3x, but most of them were 2x, playing it safe, had lower entries, the whole 9, all liquidated. I don't trade money like he does, but still. Can I pay you to help me add crypto to hardware wallets? No, man, it's easy to do. Like first you need to buy the hardware wallet. So for like me, I'm not tech savvy. Well, when it comes to all this stuff, I wasn't tech savvy. And all you, like literally, it has a little pamphlet that tells you like what to do. And it literally walks you through the steps. I thought I was gonna mess it up. And then you just sign up and then you tap it on your phone. As long as it's a newer phone, it's not like 5 years old or anything like that, because it has the NFC or whatever it's called. And then there you just say link, like you want to do link or Aptos or whatever it is. And they'll say, okay, you need to transfer over your stuff. And then sometimes they'll say you need certain gas fees. He says he doesn't because it makes him a target. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember him saying that. So I'm positive, man. I'm positive he got liquidated. And yeah, he might have had 50 grand on that trade or whatever, but he's probably trading with like 300 grand or $1 million or whatever. And even though he got 50 grand, I'm sure he lost that $1 million. And that's the stuff that will make you sick to your stomach, because nobody expects that. And that's why we have to be in the right mindset when we're trading. We really do. And you know, the stuff that I showed on X, you know, that stuff, it's horrible. It really is. So just to let you know. Would adding more RAM to your laptop speed it up? Okay, so now we switch subjects. Speed what up? There's so many questions, like a complete thought process. Hey Joe, I noticed when watching your videos it lags a bunch. Okay, well, it might be the internet, might be your browser, might be you need to clean out your cache, might be you have too many extensions open, or like there's so many different things that go into that question. I always need the who, what, where, when, especially the why. And the more information you give me, the very specific answer I can get you. But if you just say, yeah, Joe, do you think it's going to rain today, the next hour, this week? You know, are you planning on vacation, this location? Like, you know what I mean? All right, moving on. See here, open the user manual. Yeah, I know. I never do. But on this one, I had to, and I had to read the directions. It's like 3 steps, something like that. It was pretty good. I need to upgrade my RAM too. No lag here. Good. The laptop, Joe, if I'm right. I don't know what to talk about. Andrew says, CryptoFace said he caught an ETH short on X. I think he's doing okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're able to catch a short. Now, the shorts were, we're there as far as, you know, taking a short. Again, we took a short. We only did one trade. We don't trade a lot. We did one and it did very well as well. But yeah, I just hope he was able to do something. Is 64 RAM overkill? No. Again, it all depends on what you're doing. I have no idea what you're talking about. You could add more RAM, but I find it more Silverado or F. For the win. For the win. All right, so let's go ahead and that's so classic. So let's talk about this. There's too many lines on my chart. This chart is very... Is this message to y'all? Message to me. So let's go here. So we did this prior to this, okay? We were saying that in order for us to be bullish, we need to break above this level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. This is the level we need to break to become bullish. Could we bounce here? Yes. In my opinion, yesterday's show, prior to, about 4 hours prior to it dumping, I was thinking we could possibly go up, maybe make a pivot here, but I'm still not bullish. We would have to break this pivot, but overall, I'm thinking down. Now, does this mean I knew that there was going to be a flash crash? No, nobody knew. Am I going to point my finger in your face and have sand in my bag, my little bag here, and I get sand and I go, open your eyes big, like this? No, bigger, like this? No, bigger, like this? Yes, okay. Throw sand in your eyes. No, I'm not going to do that. A lot of other traders are doing that right now. A lot of other, I told you so. I told you not to buy, or I told you we were at a triple top, or I told you X, Y, and nobody freaking knew. Get off your freaking high horse already, man. Nobody knew. The likelihood of it coming down was greater. Does it mean that it has to? No, because we could have come down here and bounce here and then start going up and breaking the highs, and then now new all-time high. And now those people are very quiet because, well, their triple top didn't play out. Now the triple top was brought up to our attention, but that the level that it would need to break was here, 108.246, and the daily candle where we close underneath it. But then if we close underneath it, we still have this level that we could possibly bounce off of. Man, it came all the way down here, almost 15%, jeez, from our level of potential bounce. All right, let me check the chat. Chris says, I really wish I could mine with my 8 towers I still have sitting around the house. Yeah, so you can. There is Theta. Theta I used to mine, and it's with, I think just your regular CPU, not even, just like the, you don't even need to have a graphics card in there. I used to do that last cycle. I was mining Theta on my computer. I was so dumb. I bought these little computers. I think they were like, I don't know, I want to say like $400 each. I bought a few of them so that I could mine. I was so dumb. I feel so dumb doing that. I have all these little computers hanging around just in the closet. I have a miner right over here, and I haven't plugged it in. It's just dumb. See, just sitting around. Oops, just sitting around. I just sucks. That old way of mining is obsolete now, yeah. But Theta, I think, still does it. But then you have to think about the electricity. It's like, oh, I'm paying $30 a month for electricity when I can just put $30 for the coin, you know? All right, so can we look at Dogo? Yes. Let me copy this right here for a little Caspa. Copy text. Let's go over here. Let me put it in my little thing right here. Okay, we'll look at that one. Can you check how much RAM I could boost to? You must be talking to somebody else because I already I've already talked to you about that. C3, right click on the Windows, start menu, icon. Okay, so I'm guessing you're talking to Andrew. So if you're talking to somebody, please put their name in the chat so I know you're talking, just like how Andrew did. Andrew said, C3, blah, 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 blah. So I know this is not to me. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were trying to check amounts of RAM. Okay, depends on the motherboard. Yep, other stuff. Yep, very true. TG says, should I disconnect Wi-Fi, then restart a laptop? So let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. Right now, we're looking at the daily. Absolutely just horrible. Can we buy the dip? So here's the question. Hey, Crypto Change Me. What's up, man? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you, man. Crypto Change Me, greatly appreciate you. Here's another really great trader. I strongly recommend everybody watching him. Yeah, what's bloody? I'm telling you guys, it's massive. Like, this was just horrible. If you weren't in shorts, just absolutely horrible. But let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So the question is, should we buy the dip? Because I noticed a lot of people yesterday were buy the dip, and I mentioned this in my VIP. I don't remember if I put this in the free Telegram. I'm sorry, free Discord. But for my VIP, I told them, I said, guys, right now, if you're doing regular spot trades, right now is a good opportunity to add to your bags. Could it go lower? I did the YouTube members. I believe I made a video for them as well, where I'm talking about this. So becoming a YouTube member, being in the VIP, you get all this stuff like when it happens versus the next day waiting for a live stream. But I was just saying that, if you're doing regular spot trades, this could be a great opportunity. You get discount. Hopefully, the price goes up. You've just lowered your entry and now you are in profit much sooner. But if you're doing leverage, you might want to hold off on, because we could get another just dump, because this weekend, of course, the weekend's low volatility, and we could see price going sideways, maybe being boring, kind of chopping out people, maybe coming down again another 20-30% on the alts before maybe going up, just because there's not a lot of how do I say this? There's not a lot of like hope right now. I mean, traders got destroyed, with the leverage. And in that message, which I kind of already talked about, as traders, we need to assess our risk. We can do a spot trade, which is not sexy, boring, but it's safe. It is so safe, because if we get pullbacks of 70%, we could add to our entries. If we have leverage, so we can make more money, but because we're doing a 2x leverage, we're actually doubling our risk. If we're doing 3x leverage, we're tripling our risk, so on and so forth. So if this pulls back 70% on a regular spot trade, and on a 2x leverage, which is nothing, it's safe. However, it's not as safe as a spot. So if this pulls back 70%, guess who gets liquidated? Leverage traders. Unless you have lower entries, and that's only if your lower entry gets accepted by the exchange. Same thing with your stop losses. So yeah. Let's see here. We got Andrew saying, personally, I'm sitting on my hands until the market calms down. Smart move. Andrew, how long have you been trading? I probably asked you that already. But you sound like a very smart trader. Now, could you jump in yesterday or even today and say, oh, I'm going to buy? Yeah, sure, of course. But what we're doing in the group is we're just holding off. All right, let the dust settle. Let's see what we can see to see if maybe, okay, let's do some shorts. They're going to be scalp trades, very low leverage. We're going to have stop losses in place. Do I think another flash crash is possible right now? No. Could it? Sure. But Andrew, very smart. How long have you been trading, man? I know I ask questions and they're like, Joe, I just told you that last week. Sorry. But here it came down and it just started coming up. And then here it came down and looked like it's going to bounce. And what's happening? Not looking good. Now let's look at some of these coins. Let's look at some of these coins. Let's go with Doge. So this is what we do in the group. We have lower entries. Now, granted, we have a lower entry of 24% or 25%, and then another lower entry about 35%. So 25 to 35% is what I'm expecting. And doesn't mean that it will happen, no. But if it does, we're covered. Now, if it goes down here, and the thing with leverage, in my opinion, the best thing to do is double. So if you have, let's say you put $50 in here. Here, the best thing to do is $100. Just in case it comes down here, 25%, which is good. You're doing a 2x leverage. Well, now, as soon as it comes up, you're in profit. But if it comes down even further, 35%, well, then here, you don't really have to add so much. But if we had it somewhere down here, you would definitely have to do 200. Again, none of this is financial advice. And the reason for that is so that as soon as it comes up, now we lowered our entry like a lot. So now we're in profit. But this one, it pulled back 67%. So if you only had, let's say, one entry here, and you're like, man, there's no way it's going to pull back. You know, I'm going to do a 2x. There's no way it's going to pull back here. I'm not going to do lower entries. Guess who got liquidated? That trader. And let's say they put their whole $500 that they want to trade here. There's nothing you can do about it. Versus 250 here, or maybe 200 here, and then 300 down here. But again, all this is the woulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Do you have any coins you want me to do? We can look at them. I already have one. We're going to do Doggo. We're going to do Doggo. See here, Andrew says, I've been trading since August, but August of what year? 2020? But I think I've been following the right people and just trying to learn as much as I can. I feel very fortunate because I was... Holy smokes, Andrew. You are so lucky. Man, you are so lucky, my friend. Good for you. Good for you. ETH below 3,700. Send it to 0. Holy smokes. Andrew says, by the way, you aren't crazy. You haven't asked me that before. Okay, good. I have a horrible memory. Like, I know how to make money. I know how to trade. But there's times like, did I ask you? Like, Joe, you asked me that like 4 times this 2 months in the last. Oh, sorry. He's went home, Jesse. You guys are great. So let's check out that coin. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We can kind of see where we can set alerts. And what I really like to do is I'd love to give my thought process on this, because trading is very psychological, very psychological. And did I get wrecked on my leverage trades? Yes, I sure did. You know, I didn't have any stops. These were longer term holds, 1 and 2 month holds. I had where I was going to do my lower entries. The market, it just came and took it. Does that mean I'm going to get out of crypto and, you know, just close the books and that's it, I'm done? No. That's what the market makers want you to do. That's what they want you to do. I'm still in it. And now it's rebuilding time. Let's go. Moon mission. ETH has a long run to go. Get home. Go to 0. 2025 is the year, Joe. 2025. Man, you are so friggin' lucky, man. Somebody's got your back, dude. I'm telling you right now. Because a lot of people who just come in and they start trading, they go crazy. They go nuts. Oh, I can make fast money. That's how I was. Oh, I can make fast money, blah, blah. And then, like, you don't know what you're doing. And of course, you're following everybody who just shows amazing wins and amazing wins. you join their group and you realize that they're posting 10, 15, 20 charts a day. It's like, oh crap, what did I do? You know, and then you go and you ask the owner, hey, can you help me? Yeah, man, for another 2,500, I can get one of my admins. He's real good. It's not blah, blah. I was like, 2,500 more? Yeah. So let's go ahead and look. Let us look. Let us go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Let's go to charting. Let's go to this thingamabob. Let's go and copy the address. Copy. Man, I was in this one. I was in this one big. I put a lot of money. Is this one? 2023. It's funny too. One of my buddies, Joe, like this coin right here, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know, man. It keeps on going up. I don't know. It keeps on going up. All right, I'll put some money in it. Put some money in it. And no, I must have done it here. There's no way. Oh, on this retrace. So I think probably on this retrace. I was like, yeah, sure, man, I'll buy some. And all my coins, 0. 0, 0. All those. That's why I'm very leery about these coins. You got to get in and out. Oh, how cute. He's a cutie. See here. So it's Dapper's Doggo. Let's go. Zcash. We're going to get Zcash. Hey, we got Wave Cypher in the house. What's up, Wave Cypher? So if you don't know, Wave Cypher is a really good YouTuber, influencer, whatever you want to call him, chartist. So definitely check him out. Let's go back over here to this. Go to this. Let's go to this. So Wave Cypher is really, really good. Let's see here. I got so many people that I watch. I always try to stay up to date. You got a trade of Geo here, Wave Cypher. So if you're not already, definitely subscribe to him. He's got great content and he explains. So he says that he talks fast. Now I can understand him because I know what he's saying. For newer traders, I don't think they would have a problem with your speed. But he does bring it up. It's like, hey guys, you want me to slow it down? Blah, blah, let me know. So that's good that he has that awareness. Because there's a lot of traders, they just go and like the newer traders like, I don't know what's going on. And then they're embarrassed to say anything. So good for you, man. See here, saying, yeah, I meant to catch your show yesterday, day before, I forget. And I just missed it. It's like, man, I didn't get a notification. I left a comment though. So yeah. But yeah, he's really good. Hands down, really good. I'm surprised. Like this number's like, and it's so sad. Like the really good traders, I think you're really good. The really good traders, they're not the ones with like 500,000 subscribers. It's the scammers out there that are trying to nickel and dime you, and so you could fund their lifestyle, their watches, Rolexes, and cars, and Bugattis, and mansions, and everything else. But the ones who do actually have talent, they're working their numbers up. I mean, his numbers come up a lot, so it's good. Let's go over here. All right, Dogo. Let's go. So again, oh man. Now I was wrong. I was wrong on this one. Oh, was it this one? No, this one we're still waiting. Money. I was wrong on money. Because money, I'm saying, oh, we're at, no, money we were good on too. Where's one that I was wrong on? Dang it. I was wrong on one of them. There was one that I was wrong on. I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Oh, I know. It was Clash. Right here. It's like, nope, not going to do it. I'm going to wait because we're right at resistance. Or we were here. we're in this area of selling pressure. I'm going to wait, hopefully it pulls back into our bounce zone, blah, blah, went up 400%. Holy smokes. And then we've been talking about it ever since. But this one, and being wrong, it costs us 400%. For a safer trader, if you're an aggressive trader, you add whenever you want, you enter whenever you want. But for this one, we're on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see here, going down the list, checking the chat really quick. Very, very, very happy. Andrew says, wish I would have held that Bitcoin short wave cipher. Love your TA, by the way. Already learning a lot listening to you. Yeah. He's a good dude. He really is. And what I like to do is I like to watch traders to see if they're full of themselves. I really do. I haven't seen that from Wave Cipher yet. Hopefully he doesn't. And one thing that I do, Wave Cipher, if you're still here, if you are, put a 1 in the chat. Whoever's here, put a 1 in the chat. But one thing I do, I call people out. Like Trader Geo, very full of himself, super, super full of himself, but he can back it up. And he'll say it too. He's like, yeah. And you can just see the cockiness coming in, his head getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but he's good. He's a good trader. And then he gets too cocky, too confident, and then he loses a trade, and then he'll be on X like, I had to get humbled. But it's the emotional side. It's the emotional side. And in my opinion, I truly do. I think he's a really, really good trader. Just needs to work on the emotional side of the trading portion and not get big headed. I mean, because there's times where we're on a really good streak, but we don't, there's a thing of, confidence, and there's a thing of humbleness, and yeah, it's a balance. It really is. But yeah, that's one thing I do. I call people out. It's like, man, like, we're going to win, we're going to lose. The stuff that we have, as far as the knowledge of trades, hopefully that it will reduce our losses, and hopefully we have our emotions in check to where it's more so, if we lost, it's not because of it was a revenge trade, or, I'm just so full of myself that I cannot be wrong. Once you start thinking like that, I was like, oh crap, the market is going to humble you quick, really quick. And we were talking about Bitcoin earlier, and let me just bring it up real quick. We were talking about Bitcoin earlier, where this is our thought process to where we thought, overall going to come down. And there's a lot of people right now on X and everywhere else. I told you so. Look, there was 3 whatever, and there was a diamond and whatever, and this and the level and the 200 and whatever. It's like, guys, calm down, man. Like, people are hurting right now. People are seriously hurting, and all you're doing is you literally have a big old backpack full of sand, and you're getting that sand, and you're like, open your eyes really big, bigger, wider, 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 and right in your face, throwing that sand in your face and right in the eyeballs. Here we're not like that. We extend our hand, we pick you up, we dust you off. It's like, all right, man, it's gonna be all right. Like, these are the pros and cons of doing X, Y, and XY. These are the pros and cons. Based off of this new experience that you're just experiencing, how are you going to move forward? You don't want to go back. You don't want to lay on the ground. You don't want to curl up into a little fetal position and then that's it. No, like, this is where the money is made after something like this. Could it go down some more? Sure, of course. So right now we're just sitting on our hands and we're waiting. So that's my speech on that. In case Wave Cipher, you missed it. All right. Let's see here. Pose Monkey says, I remember when I started and I thought I was the poop. Same here. Man, I was so confident. I wouldn't say arrogant, but man, I knew. I actually had a segment in this was on my old channel. My ex-boss made me delete it. Anyway, I had a segment on my old channel where we're doing the TA on, let's just say, Bitcoin or any coin. And I would tell my audience, I know it's going to go here in this box. And the box wasn't big. The box was tiny. And do you think it's going to go down here to this box? And then we would have, A and B. And there's some viewers say, oh, it's going to B, it's got to go to B, blah, blah. I said, nope, it's going to go to A. And sure enough, the end of the show, I check it back. I was like almost 98, 99% hitting it. Home runs. It's exactly where I thought it was going to go, into the box, and then it did whatever. And then there would be times where a few hours would go by, and then it went into the box, and I'd make an updated video on that. But yeah, Rolexes. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not talking about Crypto Change Me. Definitely not talking about him. He's a good trader, and he has Rolexes. I'm talking about other traders that fund their Rolexes with the trading members who are trying to, yeah, I'll show you how to trade. Like, I'll show you all the tips and tricks, but you have to join my group. Like, I'll help your family, I'll help you out, but you have to pay me to help you. Here, what I do is I give it all for free. Do I have a paid group? Sure. But that's if you want access to me and all the updates. If not, if you can wait the next day, wait the next day. But I show you all the tips, tricks, secrets, all that fun stuff. Uno, Mike won now. Mike says, hurting like mofo right now. Down, oof. Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. But just know that we're here. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. And yeah, it's all like just a lesson. It's just a lesson. And one thing I do love about Trader Geo, he says he doesn't lose. He wins and he learns. I said, man, I like that. I even told him too. I said, man, I'm going to use that. He said, yeah, Joe, go ahead. But so I really like that. We win, we lose. And Trader Geo, like he'll say, he'll win, and say, hey guys, I learned today. All right. He took a loss, he took an L, but that's what we do. We win, we lose. But there's a lot of good traders, guys. Trader Geo, Wave Cypher, FD White is in the house. What's up, FD? Appreciate you, man, for being here. FD White is another really great trader. And oh man, today he did, guys, if you're not subscribed to FD White, you have to be. Good Lord, I was watching him. Did you do another one? Oh, I didn't see this one. No, I did see this one. Oh no, you're in the car game. Okay, I didn't see this one yet. I gotta see this one. But like everybody needs to listen to this or watch this. This is really great. And I put some comments in there. So whenever you're watching anybody's videos, mine, anybody, Blood, FD White, Crypto Keeper, Porky, anybody, leave comments because it does help. It really does. But man, he did a great video, another great video. It just, the mindset. That's what we need. It's the mindset. Okay, back to this. Where were we at? Oh, we're here. There. Okay. Let's see here. Crypto Change says, the way I got humbled in September, I needed that. I'm back on trading like a bot. Yeah. And that's what happens. We get humbled. So here, going to the list. Yep. What you're paying. Yep. Joe knows. Okay, FDY. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Greatly do. What we need to do is we need to do a collab. That's what I think. Wave Cypher, same to you. Trader Geo, same for you. Trader Geo comes in here every once in a while. Let's see here. I got lucky and plus 44% yesterday. Hey, there you go. Okay. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Wixwife. You're the best. And thank you, Jesse. You came in second. But let's go ahead and continue, guys. Let's continue. All right, so for this one right here, what did it go down? If you have any other coins, we can do it. I think we did we're going to do Zcash. Any other coins, let me know. Let's go to our percentages. From here to here, 42%. This one moves way too much. So you could say this might have been from yesterday, the dump. Then it had really nice recovery, and then it pulled back 42%. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Could you enter right now? And again, this all depends on your risk too. Could you enter right now? Because we're in a bounce zone, excuse me. We're like in a bounce zone. I think it's this one. In this little bounce zone. Could we enter right now? We could. Personally, I wouldn't. I would wait at least. Shoot, man. See, it moves too much. It's too dangerous for me. What's the percentage? Like 20%? 30%. So what I'm doing is I'm looking underneath this. If you're okay with losing 30%, me, I'm not, especially due to the loss I took yesterday. This would be your stop loss right here. This is going to be in yellow. We'll make it a little bit larger so you can see all these numbers. But me personally, whoa, wowzers. We can see that from outer space. So your stop loss would be 0.001715 if you entered right now. For me personally, this is definitely a no-go. But Joe, there's green, it's going up. I don't care. It's too risky for me. I don't even know where it's at. Draw. So this is in yellow. That means high risk. For me, in order for me to enter this, we would need to do something like this. Then we could enter, but even this one, still high risk, because look here, we came down, we broke this level, awesome, we broke this level, this is the real level we need to break, amazing, came back, retested, okay, going higher, then again, same thing, you know, this is a nice higher low, higher, so everything here is looking great, higher highs, higher lows, let's go, moon mission, let's send this to the moon, then it goes and breaks the level, uh-oh, there's our level 1, beautiful retest on this level 2. Then it came in here, broke this level, level 2, and then now it's coming all the way down here to our level 3. I don't like it. I think what might happen, again, I don't know. I think we might do this. Bloop. That's what I think might happen. And let me do this in yellow so it's all in one, so we don't think it's a different J. That's what I think. But for me personally, I would not take this trade. And so let's go ahead and type that out so we can. Let's do this right here. And this would be, I don't want to do blue. Let's do this color. Let's see here. Aggressive entry, not recommended. Boom. What's today's date? October 11th. October 11th. Time 5. Oh, we're already extended. We're late. We're doing overtime right now. There it is. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. Okay. So here, going down the list, checking the chat really quick. Okay, so since we've already extended our time, we're going to do Zcash. If any other coins would like to be shown, please consider doing a donation. If not, that's fine. We can always do it tomorrow. And of course, we do this every single day. We do this Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. So tomorrow will be at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, going down the list. You're very welcome, FT. Let's do it ASAP. Let's go, man. Like I love being on other people's streams. And what I really want to do is I want to do a 24-hour stream and like have you on for like an hour talking about your journey, how you trade, what you use, how you do it, your thought process, and then have an hour of just me doing whatever. Then another hour, let's say Wave Cipher, then another hour have maybe Army, then another hour, like have just different people like spread out, and each hour then it's just me, you know, doing charts or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. Jason says, Gio doesn't like me. I don't know why. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, and Crypto Change Me has a channel as well. So everybody subscribe to Crypto Change Me if we can put his link in here. And he's really good. And he's not doing it to buy another Rolex, showing you how to trade. He tells you for free. Going the list. Carbine says, I caught the short yesterday. Felt amazing. There you go. There you go. Very nice. Going on the list. In the list. Okay. Yeah. So we caught a short. What was our short? I don't remember what it was. Oh, this is a trade that I gave out on Crypto Bruce channel and also on X. I forgot what it was. Let me check. Man, Liquidation City. Good Lord. Oh, AVAX. It was AVAX. AVAX. Was it? Oh, it's on YouTube. Let's go AVAX. Double click, come on. Oh, won't do it. Okay, so this was our super method. All this is just teaching. And then we ended up taking a short, and this is our only short we were in. But there's a lot of people out right now just saying how great they are. Just be careful. Here, you know, it started coming up, and then so now people are buying the bounce, but now it's starting to roll over, and especially like people who are over leveraging so they could make up some of their money. I mean, they're losing right now. Look, we broke this level, came straight down. The confidence in the market isn't there, so just be careful. Thank you, Jesse. You're the best. Yeah, so everybody sign up to Crypto Change Me. Really good dude. And it's funny, on one of his videos, I love it. In this video, we're going to talk about... No, I'm not that guy. Because I do that on my channel. On this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of blah, blah, blah. That's so funny. I started laughing. I was like, he sounds different. And he goes, no, I'm not that. That was funny. David, my man, what's up, buddy? Many of my low limit buys filled. Good for you. Good for you, man. But Coinbase didn't go as low as those wicks imply. See, and here's the thing too. Like your stop losses, when a flash crash happens, usually they don't get hit or they don't trigger and you get liquidated. Your lower entries won't get triggered because it's moving so fast and you get liquidated. And then to reduce the amount of people who just absolutely kill it because they have lower entries, sometimes those don't get filled because it just moves too fast. But yeah. Let's see here. See, I appreciate your outlook. You seem very humble and I respect that. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, for me, like I said, I used to be that guy that, oh, I told you. I don't think I ever said I told you. But I thought that I was it. Like I knew, like, oh man, it's going here. It's definitely going here. Nah, man, I had to get humbled. Ooh, man, I ate that humble pie and I think it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's like, not good. So now, and I tell people too, when, well, I don't tell people. I show people. For example, let's just say, I mean, there's so many of them. Let's go on YouTube. Let's do YouTube. And let's just look. I don't even know. Come all the way down here. Now, of course, the most recent price action is not gonna do it. But here, this is, I believe, all teaching. Let's go bet maybe. And what I do is I do these trend lines. Sometimes they play out. Sometimes they play out great, and sometimes they don't. Like here's an example. It didn't. I thought we were gonna come down, then up, then down. Here we went up and then down. So this one, not a good example. Let's go to maybe Litecoin. This one. Oh, this one we were doing a trade. This one lower leverage. I mean low time frame. But what I do sometimes, I'll do these thought process. What I think might happen, you know, prices up here. I'm thinking we might come down to come up. Sure enough, we did come down right to the area where I thought, started bouncing, but then we lost this level. I was like, oh crap, once we started losing this level, we moved to our stop loss, got stopped out. But whenever I do that, I tell people, like, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is what might happen. Here, I'm thinking up, down, up. Here, we just started coming down. Let's see here, STX. Let's see. Man, all these coins are going down. Here, I thought we were going to come up, down, and start making higher highs. We went up, down, and we broke this. Like, okay, no problem. But once we broke this, that's a bad sign. You're just saying that, Joe, because it went down. No, I mean, that's a bad sign right there. But I mean, look right now, these coins are just coming down. Everybody who's trying to buy the dip, they're starting to lose money, and they may be just panicking and saying, okay, I don't want to lose anymore. I'm out. Take it out. Could you short? You could. I'm not. I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm going to go do stuff. You know, I got my group. Be, you know, talking to them. Be doing stuff. Watching a movie. You know. Gotta buy some more grapes. I love grapes. But yeah. Let's see here. Mike says, hope CryptoFace comes out and shorts the, yes. BNB, man, we made so much. So this one, we have 50x, not 50x, but 50%. I was trading this 3x, so it's like 320% from our entry. We did a lower entry. We added here. Here was our lower entry. So here's the thought process on this. You know, we entered the trade. Here was our lower entry. And here was another lower entry. I'm not sure why it's not marked. But this blue thing is for a lower entry. But it almost hit it, but it didn't. Look how close it was. Here's our lower entry. So we had two. Didn't hit. But we started seeing it come up. I notified the group. All right, let's go and enter. I'm adding here. It didn't hit ours. It might go up. It might come down. I don't know, but I'm going to add. So we added, and sure enough, we got our 50%, our first target, moved up our stop loss just in case, you know, we had this crazy wick, and sure enough, got stopped out. But this one was a good one. But these lower entries, they're going to help. Let's see here. See, I'm doing my thing these days, and some people ask me for my levels, and they appreciate everything I do, and some people don't. I don't care. I just try to help you. That's all you can do. Oh yeah, Zcash. Let's do Zcash, and then that's it. Zcash. Zcash looking strong. Did Zcash not get the memo of what happened yesterday? Yes, wicked wick. Did Zcash not get the message? 40%. They got the message. 40%. Let's see what we can see. Okay. Man, Zcash is just killing it. David says, might sell some Zcash at 300. I'd sell right now. And right now, you're so lucky that it's up here. That was was that a recovery? Good Lord, man. From down here to all the way up here, 100%. Let's just say you caught some of it, 50%. Dang. I mean, what's 20 bucks? Really? I'd sell. Now, one thing that we do want to see, we want to see this being respected. Respect. Respect the zone. Joe, what's the zone? The zone is do this in white. 136.57. 117.95. That is the zone that needs to be respected. If it doesn't, then more than likely price might come down to 177, 169. It's a pretty strong level right here. It's actually a really strong level. Look at this. A strong level to me. Now, if I was looking at Zcash, man, but Zcash moved too much already. Zcash moved too much. Let me check the chat. Hey, we got people in here. All right, cool. Let's go to a lower time frame. All right, so we do have some bearish divergence, high, lower high, high, higher high. We did have a one candle go down. This might be the only divergence that we see, the bearish divergence, and then it goes up some more. I trade divergence very differently than a lot of other people. Andrew says, insane. No one could have expected it would go so low so fast. Yeah. So that's what we call a flash crash. Some people call it a black swan event, but there's going to be a lot of people out there on YouTube land saying how the signs were there and they called it. And, you know, it was this right here. Looks, yes, it looks bearish. Like we're expecting pullbacks. Like this is one thing we've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. We're looking for a pullback here, 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 here. When it broke this level, okay, fine. We may get a bounce here to continue up, depending if the bulls and the FOMO continues. If not, well, we're expecting maybe this. We don't know. And then because this happened, you have all those people saying how great they are. Join their group. They can see stuff that others can't. Blah, blah. And I told you, I warned you. No, nobody knew. Stop with all that stuff. My opinion. Good Lord, this looks so strong. What's the pullback I'm looking for? 15%. Now, here's the thing. 19 billion in an hour. Yeah. And not only that, but there was an insider where 30 minutes before the announcement was made as far as the tariffs, 30 minutes before, a multi-million-dollar short was done on Bitcoin. And then they made, I forget how many millions of dollars, 143 million, 173 million. I remember what the number was, but it was over 100 million that they made in profit. How rich do you have to be? Really? But if I was looking at this And right now I'm just sitting on my hands. Could you do not a trade, nothing with a stop loss, not right now. No stop losses right now. Joe, no, just in case we get another 30, 50, 70, 90% drop. You know, we're not getting stopped out. So here, I would do a YouTube entry. No stop loss. Joe, I didn't have a stop loss and it went to 0, and that's the risk we have to take with this. You can take it or not, you know. So 520. We would do a lower entry right here. Lower entry, 15%. Then we would do another lower entry, about 37%. Now, I do have a question. Have y'all noticed that the past, I want to say 2 to 3 months, easy, if not longer, the past 2 to 3 months, I've been showing you lower entries? Have you noticed that? And the reason for that is because of these pullbacks that I think might happen. Now, granted, I'm not one to say, I told you guys, I told you to put lower entries. If you would have listened to me. Really? You're not my dad. Get out of here. But this is my thought process. No stop loss. Let me write that on here. No stop loss. No stop loss. And of course, none of this is financial advice. No, not financial advice. Boom. That's my thought process. Let's see here. It hit a 90-day low. Yeah, 61 cents. Rigged. Big time rigged. Each surged 4.16% in the last 24 hours. Jesse. Of course, I know it's a joke. You guys are great. You guys are great. Well, that's it for me, guys. So I want you to listen to this song. This song is dedicated to basically what happened yesterday. Yesterday, we had a flash crash, and the song is called The Market Makers. What is it? The Market Makers? I have it. Market Makers Game. The Market Makers Game. And it talks about the evolution of a trader. Trader comes in, he sees all the green, he buys, he learns how to trade. The market maker comes in and starts, you know, getting the liquidation. So the trader now learns about the liquidity areas, and then the market maker destroys the trader. What we had happen yesterday, destroys the trader. But the trader comes out victorious because he knows the only way he can lose is if he quits. And then the market maker gets kind of, oh no, like this guy knows the secret. Oh, but not to worry. There's a new batch of traders coming in because everything's green. All these new traders coming in. And now the cycle continues. So listen to the song, listen to the words, and it explains the evolution of a trader. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. As always, I am not one to throw sand in your eyes and, you know, when you're hurting. I'm not one to do that. I'm the one, and this group, this community that we have, the Trade Intuition family that we have, we extend our hand, we pick you up, we all dust you off. We, you know, everybody's dusting you off. We pick you up and we tell you it's going to be okay. Do not give up. You know, we have certain rules in place. We have different ways of trading depending on your risk tolerance. Let's say you got liquidated. You were doing 2x leverage and it hurt and you don't want that feeling to ever happen again. Problem, solution, don't trade leverage. Or you were doing X, Y, and Z, find the problem, find the solution. I do thank you guys very much. Again, we're here to lift you up, build you up. We're going to get rich together. That's for sure. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next video. Listen to the song and let me know what you think. Appreciate you. Smash the like if you haven't already. Watch my videos. I show you how to trade for free. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. Let's go. Bingo, bango. Let's go.
Welcome, trader. make you rich, or take it all. Step in, rookie, look at the green, stacks on the screen, digital dream. Market makers whispering profits unseen. Buy the dip, flip quick, chase that gleam. But behind the bid lies a scheme. Market makers flashing Lambos and yachts, showing screenshots, fake gurus not getting caught. Everyone wins till they do not. Traders felt the hunger, heart started to plot. Charting lines on the screen, support and resistance, traders building routine. Liquidity pools where market makers hide the money making machines. Sweeping highs, taking stops, market ain't clean. Traders now learning the trap, fake breaks the bait, run them up then liquidate. Now we see the tricks we calibrate, we ain't falling for the market makers game. Money don't move till emotion does, charts don't lie, they show what was. Fear and greed, that's what market makers love, but we stay calm. Intuition, quit and you lose it all. Now we trade with intuition, aware of the trading downfall. Small losses, big wins, balance and flow. Confidence rising, conviction grows. Compound the gain, never chase that show. Risk to reward, tight stops and play. Traders moving smart, the market makers sway. Still we grind each candle day. The trading downfall. Yeah, traders lost stacks, but we kept our mind. Flash crash test was a mastermind. Now traders see clear, design divine. Some traders survive, impossible rewind. It's not the fall, it's who stays aligned. Conviction strong, patience refined. Market reset, but that's the sign that wealth is earned through the grind. V-shaped recovery, traders bought that dip, now portfolio recovering, no longer sick. Risk and check, reward equipped, we won't get greedy. Selling orders in for the profit. Some traders rose again, they be learning, but we ain't playing their game no more. We wear the battle scars proudly and keeping score. About the fear when traders left their bags on the floor. Money don't move till emotion does. Charts don't lie, they show what was. Fear and greed, that's what market makers love, but we stay calm and trade with intuition. Quit and you lose it all. Now we trade with intuition, aware of the trading downfall. You beat me once, but I never sleep. You beat me once, but I never sleep. Your turns green, FOMO creeps. New traders flood where the old ones weep. Welcome fresh meat, profits to reap. We smile now, we know the plan. It's not the chart, it's the man. The market makers dance, eternal scam, but only losers quit. Yeah, we still stand. We still stand. Round and round the traders spin. Some lose, some win, but another cycle always begins. See you next cycle, trader. See you next cycle, trader. See you next cycle, trader. See you next cycle, trader.
I that song. See you again next cycle, trader. I will see you again. That's the market maker saying you're going to come on back. Yeah, as far as the song goes, the song should be released everywhere you can find music. Amazon Music, everywhere else. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can do them today. There's a lot of songs I need to upload to the different sites. But YouTube Music, it's, just Trade Intuition. I think it's Trade Intuition Topics. It has all my songs there. Trade Intuition Topics. And then just everywhere, Amazon, just say Trade Intuition. Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition.
Shuffling Trade Intuition and similar artists on Amazon Music.
And then it has a bunch of my songs there. But I appreciate you greatly, guys. You guys are the absolute best. Yeah, I'll upload them later on. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. See you soon.